Presidential Tribunal updates between Atiku Tinubu. First, Tribunal rejects 15 witnesses in Atiku case against Tinubu. 2. Tribunal trashes Atiku's petitions against Tinubu for lack of merit. Now the details. Tribunal rejects 15 witnesses in Atiku case against Tinubu. The Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal on Wednesday rejected 15 out of the 27 witnesses presented by the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, for failing to establish his case against the victory of President Bola Tinubu in the February 25th presidential election. The tribunal gave the verdict through one of the five-man panel, Justice Stephen Adah. The tribunal rejected the testimonies of the 15 witnesses because the petitioner failed to file their statements on oath along with the petition. It further disclosed that the petitioner could not file the statements on oath before the close of the 21-day window given from the date the election result was announced. Tribunal trashes Atiku's petitions against Tinubu for lack of merit. The Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal on Wednesday struck out several paragraphs of the petitions presented by the People Democratic Party's presidential candidate in the February polls, Atiku Abubakar, to nullify Tinubu's victory as announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Also, the tribunal rejected and discountenanced exhibits including witnesses' statements tendered by Abubakar to substantiate his allegations of electoral irregularities and malpractices at the last presidential election. Delivering judgment in some objections argued by Tinubu's lead counsel, Wole Olanipekun San, Justice Moses Ugo, held that several parts of Atiku's petition could neither stand nor survive, hence is incompetent. In a similar judgment meted to presentations by Labour Party's Peter Obi, the court held that Abubakar failed to provide several facts fundamentally required to support his petition. Inter alia, the court said the PDP candidate failed to name the places where ballot boxes were snatched, the ways and manners the BVAS machines were manipulated, and specific polling units where the alleged malpractices happened. Abubakar, who claimed to have polled the majority of lawful votes, was said to have failed to state in strong terms the total lawful votes he claimed to have scored. The tribunal held that although the former vice president alleged that Tinubu did not score the majority of lawful votes, he failed to reveal the perceived lawful votes in his petition to the tribunal. Correspondingly, the tribunal said Abubakar made grievous allegations against Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State and chairman of Olamaboro local government area of Kogi, Friday Adejo, but neglected to join them as respondents in the petition. Justice Ugo held that failure to join the governor, who was accused of electoral fraud, obstructed the petition because the governor was denied the opportunity to defend himself as required by law. Therefore, the tribunal dismissed the allegations of overvoting nationwide by the petitioner, saying such pleadings run foul of the law because he failed to mention the specific locations where the alleged overvoting took place. Abubakar's petition was also faulted for introducing several facts and allegations in unlawful ways that caught the respondents unaware, adding that the tactic employed was unfair and made him clever by half. Amongst the new facts he was said to have wrongfully introduced were the allegations of certificate forgery, criminal conviction, and dual citizenship of Guinea made against Tinubu outside the mode of filing a petition. Justice Stephen Adah, who read another ruling on objections against the petition, expunged several documents tendered by Atiku on the ground that the exhibits were made during the pendency of the petition. More so, the tribunal expunged several key witnesses of Abubakar from the tribunal record for having been made in manners not known to law. It held that the wrongful mode adopted by the Adamawa-born presidential candidate in the construction of the petition made several paragraphs liable for expunging due to lack of merit. Thank you for listening. Good morning.